AFTV, what a morale-boosting win for Arsenal.
After 2 long months, finally a win has come back away from home. And shout out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson and talking about the rocks at the back. I think it's time we go get ourselves a rock at the back. I think we look the last game alone. We look at Lewis Dunk. I think that there's a centre back we need. Someone like Lewis Dunk, someone out there, someone that can defend like no one else can. Like Lewis Dunk, I think he's definitely one of the best.
The centre halves, to be fair, in the second half, played very well.
They did, to be fair. Chambers, to be fair, looked excellent. Definitely an excellent player. Martinelli, I think, was a standout player in the game. And Pepe as well, to be fair. Every time he was getting on the ball, he was going left, right, centre. No one could touch him. I thought towards the end, when he went on that little dribble, I thought he was going to have like a Son moment when he would have...
I was like, why did he try? He beat all the players.
And then he just left
and
the
then
ball
he's like he was trying to do... sometimes he tries to do too many little cutbacks. I think he
outstripped himself there with a step over. But I think the turning point of the game, I don't think many people have picked up on this, was when Aubameyang got on the ball, he took on 2 players and he blazed it over the bar. But that was him taking the ascendancy of the game. He was saying, you know what? If you ain't going to do it, I'm going to try to do it myself. And after that, I think every single player picked up the game. I think that was a massive turning point in the game when Aubameyang, yes, he blazed over the bar, but everyone looked at himself and said, you know what, he's too good for our team. We've got to at least fight for him. And that's what we set out to do. And in terms of managerial positions, Freddie right now, we're too big of a club to have a babysitter right now. Freddie's just a babysitter right now. He's a good manager, and to be fair, Frank Lampard didn't win his first 2 games and he's doing well right now. So it could go either way. It could be the next Pep Guardiola, it could be the next Ian Dowie. We never know.
Do you reckon maybe they might try and say, if he was to say over this, it's a difficult Christmas period, and there's not a lot of our managers out there at the moment available, apart from, say, Pochettino. What a lot of clubs are probably looking at doing and thinking to themselves that we're in the same sort of situation is, can we ride through till at least the end of the season? Then there'll be loads more managers available. There always is. Do you think that's Arsenal's strategy?
But then you look at that, but then you have players on the release clauses and finishing their contracts the year after, like Aubameyang and Lacazette. So do you want to risk that game? I mean, yes, Pochettino, and I think the fact that if we had acted on Emery two weeks before, we could have got Mourinho. And look at the change Mourinho's made. I don't care what people say. What Mourinho guarantees is a Carabao Cup and a European pedigree. That's 2 things he always does. And that's what we lack right now. When was the last time Arsenal won a European trophy? It was like a Fairs Cup or Cup Winners' Cup. That don't even exist anymple. So something like that, that's what we needed in Jose Mourinho. We acted too late, and now Tottenham's got him. So who's the next best managers out there? Simeone in maybe a couple of weeks' time, a couple of months' time?
Would you take Pochettino?
Is he better than Emery? Yes. But is he who I ideally want? No. Out of all the managers out there, he's probably my 3rd choice, behind Simeone and Allegri. And to be fair, the best interim manager we could probably get is Arsene Wenger. I know DT was very, very controversial in the podcast, but then I don't blame him. I don't blame Arsene Wenger. I blame Kroenke. I blame the board. They never gave him the funds. You look at Emery right now. If he goes to a club like Liverpool or City or Chelsea, and he gets the players he wants, he can make a big difference. Everton are linked with him. I think if he goes to Everton, he gets the players he wants. He gets to A, reunite with Iwobi, and then B, he can probably make the team better, because he has. Yes, I was one of the harshest critiques for Emery, but the ball never backed him. The players never played around him because he never got the players he wanted. He was trying to play out from the back with Socrates. That's not his strength. You got to play a player to his strength. He was trying to play Aubameyang out wide because he needed a winger and tried to accommodate Lacazette in there as well. It wasn't working. And I think another stand-up player again today was Xhaka and Torreira. Torreira today was a steal, man of steel. I think he's definitely a stand-up player for us today in the CDM. When he plays there, he just makes the team tick. He just makes everyone around him so much better. And apart from him and Martinelli and Pepe as well, I think they're the 3 stand-up players. And Aubameyang's that little shot he had, yes, it went way over the bar, but he was definitely a turning point in the game.